Bethesda Game Studios. Virtuos. I would say virtuous, but it's missing a U. The Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. As played by Xenobears. Hi, Twitch! And later when the VOD goes live, YouTube. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing okay. We've slowly been gearing up to save Tamriel. I mean, eventually. While I was running around, I randomly ran into Umbra. And I kinda had to kill her. Just a little bit. Which means I also got her sword. Also picked up a few new sigil stones. Mostly a new one for Fortify Magicka. And my armor is now at level 86.
You brought the sword. Now give it to me, as we agreed.
We never agreed. I never talked to you.
Business. Excellent. A pitiful sword with a pitiful soul in exchange for a mask fit for a god. You've gotten the better of this bargain, mortal. Now I have business to attend to. Run along. Perhaps I'll be looking for you again.
Clavicus Vile appreciated my efforts. He has taken the Umbra sword and rewarded me with the mask of Clavicus Vile. Yeah, I never even got the chance to talk to Clavicus before I ran into Umbra. I just decided to stop playing there because I didn't want to put the collection of a Daedric artifact off screen. But I'm going to make a point of fast traveling to Battlehorn Castle. Let's see. Do I have any like mannequins or anything I can display? My armor sets on. Maybe in the East Wing. No? No?
What can I do for you, sir? Come back and see me again.
Yeah, died. The Killer Kings die. Okay. Yeah, Robin Hood Men in Tights a reference. Oh, looks like I have a whole alchemy setup guy here.
What is it, Sarah? What can I do for you? Ah, wonderful. I'll just take this from you and get to work. I'll need some time with this. Come and find me tomorrow.
Okay. 1 Dedroth teeth removed from inventory. That's how I get the trophies to appear in the hall. Okay. But I really wanted to just display the armor. But if I want to make sure it's somewhere I can find it easy, reach it quickly, might as well go to Frostcrag Spire. The Mage's Tower. Now these are supposed to be teleport marks to all the different mages guilds. But insofar as I can tell, they don't do crap. Alright. Let's see. How about this chest right here? You with the pickaxe and yarn. You're about to get... And I'll throw a Daedric dagger in there too. Why not? How much inventory space does that free up on me? Quite a bit. Not as much as I'd like. But to get to as much as I'd like, I'd probably have to go to my place where I store all my alchemical ingredients and drop some stuff off there too. Oh, manual spellcraft. Did my athletics just randomly go up again? Yep. Alright. Alright. Yeah, a long, slow heal seems to work a lot better. Than a heal all your damage at once spell. Alright. Frostfire Glade. Glade. Blah. Okay, this place is basically a shrine to Kinnereth. If I don't have to hurt Kinnereth's creatures to get through here, I won't. I've arrived at the entrance to Frostfire Glade. Like the book describes, the refined frost salts are in my hand. All I must do is open the seal by touching it. I've entered Frostfire Glade. The entire area seems filled with a swirling, freezing mist. The extreme coldness place is unbearable without magical protection. The glade is true to its namesake. The frost burns as if it was fire. I should now carefully begin searching for Garradon's tears. If only there was a resist frost effect I could cast. Yep, frost Atronach. Oh, not even a regular Frost Atronach. A Frost Fire Atronach Glade Lord. A special Frost Atronach. In the center of Frostfire Glade, I've discovered an astonishing sight. Garrett himself locked in an eternal frozen struggle with a huge Frost Atronach. It appears that Garrett had dropped his weapon and was using the Ewer to protect himself. The Atronach smashed the Ewer, which must have reacted with the magical waters and frozen everything solid. A sad end for such a noble knight. Yeah, I could have taken it. I found one of Garriden's tears. I should continue searching as there may be more. Just in case he fell on top of one. Neat. Oh, there's another one. Particle effects too thick on the ground. Mayhap I need to go further afield to find more? You'd think there'd be... Ah. I have found the fifth and final one of Garriden's tears. I can now return to Sadrasa and Leowin for my hard-earned reward and perhaps a warm fire. Sadrasa. Don't mind me, I'm just an disembodied longsword and quiver. Nothing to see here, literally. I'm surprised the black bears and the cougars are getting along. But that's probably just another effect of Kinnereth being in charge of this place at work. Leowin Mages Guild. No. He actually was just behind the door. Hey, Sidrasa. Special delivery. Get up.
You look like you've seen some travel. Yes, I've heard of refined frost salts. Sounds like something that Julienne would specialize in. You may want to go back to the university and speak to her. You found 5 of the tears? Fantastic. This turned out better than I expected. Perhaps a little bit of a bonus is in order.
2,500 gold added to the player's inventory. 5 Garridan's tears removed from the inventory. Quest completed.
They're the pride of my collection. The tears look beautiful in my collection. 1,000 thanks once again.
No problem. Although 2,500 gold doesn't really feel like a lot when I'm at 157,000. Dang, if I could trade bank accounts with my character, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But on for the next quest. While I wait for the Mages Guild to get their shit together. Zonot Cave. I don't see anything on the map. Maybe I'll go check it out real quick. Yeah, okay, there it is. Oh, this is going to be funny. When I killed Umbra, she counted as a murder. So...
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer. That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose. You prefer silence, then? As do I, my dear child, as do I. For his silence, not the symphony of death, the orchestration of Sithis himself. Ironic, then, that I come to you now as speaker for the Dark Brotherhood. gives Lucian the chance, and my voice is the will of the Night Mother. She's been watching you, observing as you kill, admiring as you end life without pity or remorse. The Night Mother is most pleased. That is why I stand here before you. I bear an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique family. Then heed my words, for I will not repeat them. On the green road to the north of Breville lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete. Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family. Please, accept this token from the Dark Brotherhood. It is a virgin blade, and thirsts for blood. May it serve you well, as does your silence. Now I bid you farewell. I do hope we'll meet again soon. We praise our unholy matron. From her shadowed womb we were born. From her breast we suckle malice and pain. She loves her children, you see. Know that Rufio is old and weak and sleeps his days away. You could kill him before he even has a chance to wake, if you so choose. Yes, I am the speaker, a representative of the Dark Brotherhood. My voice is the voice of the Black Hand, our organization's ruling body. One of my duties is to find exceptional individuals, such as yourself, and offer a place.
I am impressed you managed to hunt me down. I'm freaking perfectly invisible right now.
Have you not heard of the Dark Brotherhood? Of the remorseless guild of paid assassins and homicidal cutthroats? Join us, and you'll find the Dark Brotherhood to be all that and so much more. We are, more than anything, a union of like-minded individuals. We kill for profit.
And your guild hall is also one of the few places where I can find the light armor skill book, the rear guard. One of my favorite skill books in the game.
Your path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
Sweet. And yep, I can hop across the surface of the water. Okay, it's just a one-handed dagger. I prefer to do my killing with weapons that will actually put down foes. Now let's wait for 10 hours.
Wish to join the Thieves Guild too? Maybe we will soon be brothers in the shadow. Only Armand can say.
So you are looking for the Thieves Guild as well. Armand Christophe will decide who is worthy and who is not. I've been preparing to join the guild for years. If you're nice to me, maybe I'll show you a few tricks.
Do I know you? You say a beggar told you to seek me out? Good enough for me, then. The beggars are the eyes and ears of the Grey Fox. He is the king of thieves in Cyrodiil. You could think of him as our guildmaster, although he would deny that title. Everyone is here. Let's begin. Each of you is seeking membership in the Thieves Guild.
Yep.
The Thieves Guild is not a myth. We are followers of the Grey Fox, and I am his doyen. Merely by finding me, you have passed the first test. It's unusual for us to have 3 potential recruits at the same time. Rather than the normal test of skill, I'm going to make this a contest.
That's not fair.
Methridel, you know the rules. However, for Amu's sake and the newcomer, let me state them clearly. Whoever brings me the diary of Amantius Electus without killing him will be invited into the guild.
I'll have it before sunrise.
Somewhere in the Imperial City, the beggars will help you locate it for a price. I can sell you lockpicks if you need them. One more thing. You cannot kill each other during this trial. We may be thieves, but we're not murderers.
Yep, makes sense. Make this my active quest.
You might do. Here you go. Now get out of here.
Oh, that's just leading me back to where the one guy was. I need to talk to one of the beggars, so. And apparently the dryer's done drying clothes. Very nice, thank you. Brute force that bitch.
You are too late.
What the heck? I was interested in getting all the level ups for my lock picking skill, but I was not expecting one lock to eat up like 40 lock picks. Holy crap.
Are you confused? Congratulations! You have returned with the diary.
You have earned the right to join the Thieves Guild. You now owe your loyalty to our guildmaster, the Grey Fox. He has 3 rules you must follow. First, never steal from another member of the guild. Second, never kill anyone on the job. This is not the Dark Brotherhood. Animals and monsters can be slain if necessary. Third, don't steal from the poor. The peasants and beggars are under the personal protection of the Grey Fox, particularly here on the waterfront. He's a captain of the Imperial Watch. He is pursuing a personal vendetta against the Thieves Guild and the Grey Fox. 2 years ago, I made a fool out of him when he tried to arrest me. Lex has never forgotten. What do you want to know? The best source of information are the beggars. Their eyes and ears seem to be everywhere. However, be prepared to spend a little coin. They won't tell you anything for free. At least not anything true. Jobs? We're thieves, not masons or scribes. Look, you're on your own as a thief. Go find a likely-looking house. Case the joint to see when the owner is gone. When he leaves, you break in and steal some stuff. You don't need special permission or orders to do that. However, you will find that you can only sell stolen property to one of our guild fences. Most other merchants won't take hot merchandise. Well, sometimes the guild gets a special commission. You know, guaranteed pay to acquire certain items for special clients. You should check in with your doyen every once in a while to see if there are any commission jobs available. You need more experience before I can use you on a commission job. Angar tells me that you haven't turned in much loot yet. When you've contributed enough to the guild coffers by selling stolen items to Angar, I might have something for you. Come back then. Shadow hide you.
Alright, so your crimes have made you unfit to wield the Crusader's relics. Walk the pilgrim's way to repent of your sins and once again seek the favor of the gods. In other words, I have to pray at all the way shrines again if I want to be able to do the wear the Crusader's regalia again. But I don't really need it because I've got glass armor now. Enchanted glass armor. Actually, don't mind me, nearly had a brain fart right there at the last second. Fame, 96. Infamy, 2. I am no longer worthy of the relics of the gods. Bounty, zilch. Alright. Now,
What's going on with you?
Rumor has it the Nerevarine has left.
let's see. Where can I go? now that I have access to fences, I don't know where Ongar is, but if I do... Okay, yeah, he's in Bruma. Okay. Let's do some Dark Brotherhood. Mingo Cave, is that on my map? Yes, it is. I've already been there. Or at the very least, I've unlocked it as a fast travel point. An Imperial Legion Forester. In the Villoman private quarters. You're not going to question the fact that the door just kind of opened and closed on its own? Just going to stand there? The man named Rufio is dead. The next time I sleep in a location he deems secure, Lucien Lachance will visit me once more and complete my entrance into the Dark Brotherhood. Now, where can I sleep that Lucien Lachance will deem it safe to visit? You know, I'm going to have to go up to Bruma anyway, so... Let's go to Frostcrag Spire. Oh, no, it's not the vault I really want to go to. Although, I suppose I do want to retrieve the Daedric Dagger. Stow the Blade of Woe. Oh, it's a quest item, I can't remove it. I'll stow this Daedric Bow then. And this Ebony Dagger. And the Glass Bow, Glass Dagger. I don't really need to be carrying that many weapons. So many different plants to collect. This helps ensure you'll never run out of certain key Oblivion specific ingredients. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I went back to Odell Farm, I could collect a crap ton of basic plants. Like tomatoes, lettuce, that sort of thing.
So, the deed is done. How do I know this? You will find that the Dark Brotherhood knows a great many things, for you are now part of the family.
Woohoo! New family!
Now, heed these words. The slaying of Rufio is the signing of a covenant. The manner of execution, your signature. Rufio's blood, the ink. As a speaker of the Black Hand, I directly oversee a particular group of family members. You will join that group and fulfill any contracts given. You must now go to the city of Cheydon Hall, to the abandoned house near the eastern wall. Enter the basement and attempt to open the black door. You will be asked a question. Answer thusly. Sanguine, my brother. You will gain entrance to the
Sanguine,
sanctuary.
my brother.
Once inside, speak with Ochiva. We must now take our leave of each other, you and I, for there is much work to be done. I'll be following your progress. Welcome to the family. Rufio lies dead. Well done.
I am now a murderer for the
I
Dark
welcome
Brotherhood.
you with open arms. Know this. Every Dark Brother and Sister is a child of Sithis. He whom we call Sithis has many other names. Chaos, Doom, Discord. Sithis is the Void. We of the Dark Brotherhood serve the Night Mother, who is the bride of Sithis. The Night Mother rules her children with a terrible black hand. The Black Hand is the ruling body of the Dark Brotherhood. It is made up of one listener and 4 speakers. 4 fingers and a thumb, if you will. As a member of the Dark Brotherhood, you must abide by the 5 tenets. They are the laws that guide and protect us. The 5 tenets are as follows. Tenet 1. Never dishonor the Night Mother. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 2. Never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 3. Never disobey or refuse to carry out an order from a Dark Brotherhood superior. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
I notice that's a common
Tenet
punishment.
4. Never steal the possessions of a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 5. Never kill a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the How does one best describe our dread father? Imagine a perfect, cloudless midnight, cold as winter ice and shrouded in shadow. That is Sithis.
I need this man to narrate audiobooks.
You are now one with the Dark Brotherhood. Visit Ochiva at the Chedenhall Sanctuary, and your new life will begin.
Oh, okay. These are the portals.
Greetings to you.
No, he told me to go in this way, didn't he? Sanguine, my brother. I have gained entrance into the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. I must now speak with Ochiva.
Greetings, brother. Greetings. I am Oshiva, mistress of this sanctuary. Lucien has told me all about you. I welcome you to the Dark Brotherhood. You stand now in our sanctuary. May it serve as your new home, a place of comfort and security whenever the need arises. When you're ready for
Okay,
work,
Senius.
go and speak with Vicente Valtieri. He handles all assignments for new family members. But before you go, please accept this gift from your new family. A unique set of armor, lighter than normal leather and black as the void. Now, I've kept you long enough. Vicente is waiting. You'll find him in his quarters. Go now, my child, and may Sithis go with you. Lucien isn't here very often. His duties with the Black Hand keep him very busy, so he trusts me to keep the sanctuary in order. To employ the services of the Dark Brotherhood, one must perform a ritual to the Night Mother. Only then will she heed their prayers for murder. It is an ancient rite, this Black Sacrament. All across the Empire, every day, people beseech the Night Mother to take the lives of others. After a person performs the ritual, they are contacted by a speaker. Gold is exchanged, and the details worked out. So it has always been. I've heard some talk. This past year, some family members have been found murdered. Could there be an assassin among assassins?
I don't know. Are they following a different creed?
Ours is not the only Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. There are others hidden throughout Cyrodiil, each one overseen by a speaker of the Black Hand. Those fools in the church and their so-called 9 divines. There is no divinity beyond the eternal and terrible rule of our dread father Sithis. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
Marie Antoinette? Marie Antoinette? Haha.
Welcome, brother. So good to finally meet you. I hope you're getting along all right. I will always think of Lucien Lechance as my savior. When he found me, I was living in a gutter, an inch away from death. I owe him everything. I've always wondered who the Night Mother really is. Some say she's an old woman who lives somewhere here in Cyrodiil, but I'm not so sure.
Nah, she's a demi-divine being right now.
Don't tell anyone else, but someday I'm going to have Ochiva's position. Just you wait and see. Lucien Lechance knows real talent when he sees it. Have you ever lived on the streets, struggled to survive? The sanctuary is my home. Here I have the safety and love I've searched for all my life. Sometimes right before a kill, Sithis speaks to me. He whispers in my ear and fills my heart with the joy of suffering and death. Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed.
What's the point? Why should anyone bother with all that sneaking and skulking?
My dear Gogren, you are a life-taker for the Dark Brotherhood. Our very existence relies on shadow and deception.
If it isn't the newest member of the family. Let's get one thing straight. The tenets prevent me from killing you. But I don't have to like you. I'll sell you equipment, but only because Ochiva is making me. This family doesn't need any outsiders. I see this. I don't have all day. Hurry it up!
That's actually a neat one. And I can cast it, too. 150-second Night Eye on itself.
I see this. I don't have all day. Hurry it up!
Let's see. 10% chameleon. 10% resist normal weapons. Okay, I want to know why items you can buy in stores can have so many different effects.
Just take your trinkets and go. Away from me, housecat. Look at that fur. What a disgrace.
Warmest greetings to you. I trust you've already spoken with Ochiva. I am Vicente Valtieri. I provide assignments for all new family members. Please do not let my appearance unnerve you. The needs and tenets of the Dark Brotherhood come before my own needs as a vampire. Now, if you're ready to get to work, I can provide you with your first contract. A contract is a secret pact one enters into with the Dark Brotherhood. They provide us with gold, and we remove someone from existence. A contract is fulfilled by a skilled assassin such as yourself, who keeps the Dark Brotherhood's end of the bargain. So it has always been. While carrying out a contract, you may have the opportunity to earn a bonus if certain parameters are met. Now,
Yay.
let's begin, shall we? I'm not sure how you feel about pirates, but you've got to kill one. A captain, in fact, on his ship, surrounded by his crew. Interested? Excellent. Here is what you must do. Go to the waterfront district of the Imperial City. There you will find a ship named the Marie Elena. Board the ship and find its captain, Gaston Tussaud. He'll be in his cabin. Eliminate Tussaud in any manner you see fit. The pirates have been moving a lot of cargo on board lately. You may be able to smuggle yourself on board in one of the packing crates. Oh, and one more thing. Get into the habit of asking your fellow family members about any current contract. Their insight may prove invaluable. Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Useless, I say. Gold and magical trinkets are no substitute for the freedom that we want.
Yeah, I could ask the other Brotherhood members about the contract, how to do it, how to sneak aboard, getting into the crates, all that, but
What's going on with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently.
I'm friggin' invisible. I have gained access to the captain's cabin of the ship Marie Elena. I must now kill Gaston Tussaud. Ah, that's a funny book.
Captain! Captain Tussaud, are you all right, sir?
What brings you here?
Did you hear that the Knights of the Nine are dead?
Pretty sure it was the captain's first mate that had me kill him. She's the most obvious suspect, at least.
So, the pirate has been eliminated. Excellent. No one will mourn his passing, and Sithis has been appeased. Please accept this black band as your reward. It is a ring whose powers are quite useful to those who value discretion. I'm glad you've returned. We need you to stage an accident. Kill the target in the manner specified, and you'll receive a considerable bonus. Do you accept this contract? As I expected. Good. The target is a wood elf named Bainlin. You will find him at his home in Bruma. Enter secretly and avoid his manservant, Grom. On the second floor is a secret door leading to a crawl space. Inside are the fastenings of a mounted head that hangs over Bainlin's favorite chair. Loosen those fastenings any night between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., and the head will surely fall on Bainlin as he relaxes in his chair, as is his custom. If Bainlin is eliminated in any other manner, or if the manservant Grom is killed, you will forfeit the bonus. Now go, and may Sithis be with you.
Welcome. Welcome to the family. I'd hug you, but Ochiva told me not to. The manservant's name is Grom, you say? Sounds like a Nord. Probably a big one. If he catches you, get ready for a serious fight. I don't know who the Night Mother is, but she pays me to kill people. My own mother should have loved me so much. Truthfully, I've never really understood who or what Sith this really is. As long as I obey the tenants and fulfill my contracts, I guess he's happy. Kinnereth bestowed the boots of the Crusader.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
You know what they say. Home is where you hang your enemy's head. I once saw Lucian deal with an insubordinate brother. Someone who had broken the tenants. It took me a week to get the blood off my boots.
Yeah, Lucian, as a speaker, gets to be exempted from certain restrictions, such as not killing your brothers. Grom. Pretty sure that's a play on the name Crom from Conan the Barbarian, the god that Conan prays to for victory. And it says that if you don't give me victory, well then fuck you. Which was one of the funniest moments in the movie. Crom, give me strength. And if you don't give me strength, then to hell with you. Okay, quests. Accidents happen. I should do it between, what, 8 and 11? $8 p.m. and 11 p.m. Yep.
Hello there.
What's going on with you?
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts.
Horrible things. I hear that the High Elves train them. I can't imagine it.
Good day.
The amazing thing is, a lot of these quests have me waiting for a specific time of day. Schemer. Cute.
So, the accident has been staged and Bainlin lies dead. Well done. You have more than earned your reward and bonus. I present to you this dagger. It's an enchanted blade known as Sufferthorn. Its prick is deadly, I assure you. Yes, you are quite an asset to this sanctuary. In fact, I believe you are ready for advancement. I hereby appoint you Slayer. Well done. Now go, child of Sithis. Go and rest. You'll need it. Back for more? It just so happens I have another contract available, one that requires an expert in infiltration.
Well.
As always, you failed to disappoint me. Your target is a dark elf named Valen Dreth. He thinks he's safe in prison. A prisoner recently escaped from the prison using a set of secret tunnels connected to the Imperial City's sewer system. It's a perfect way inside. Just outside the Imperial prison is a grating that leads to the sewers. It has recently been tightly locked, but I will provide a key. It should be easy enough to locate Dreth in his small cell. Besides, I think you know the way,
Oh, you know.
Has been imprisoned for many years. His tongue is sharp, but his body is limp and frail. He will prove an easy, pleasurable kill. You will receive a bonus if you fulfill the contract without killing any of the prison guards. Now go, and may the Night Mother go with you.
Oh, yes.
Why does Valen Dreth still... This sanctuary has been here since before even I joined the Dark Brotherhood, and that was 200 years ago. When I first joined the family, this sanctuary was controlled by another speaker. Lucienne took over when she was killed while fulfilling a contract. The Night Mother speaks to only one member of the Dark Brotherhood, the Listener of the Black Hand. And when Our Lady speaks, death follows. The Count of Skingrad is not all he seems. Let's just say I'm not the only one who enjoys his evening. Sithis is the darkness of time immemorial. He is no Daedra and dwells not in the realm of Oblivion. No. Sithis is something altogether different.
More primordial.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Yeah, at what point do I get a key to the well? Because walking up these steps, up this way, out this door, then out this door. My character's gonna have the biggest troll face when he shows up to kill Valen. I'm about to slit some mofos up. Just 'cause I can. Surprised the rat didn't react to getting slashed at and missed. Even by something invisible, you think the moving air would caused it to go off a little bit. Gotta make sure they don't raise up any teenage mutant ninjas into these sewers. Could be a huge impediment to my plans to establish the foot later. I'm not even bothering to loot these guys. Going through way more lockpicks than I thought I would be.
Of course I'm proud to do my duty, but it's a waste of time. What are we guarding? Cold stone and shadow.
Door to the Imperial Prison.
I have to admit, I'm going to miss you, Dreth. The late-night beatings, your pitiful little cries for help. Wait, I know you. You're the one. The day the Emperor was killed. They went through your cell. You lucky bastard. But you came back? Come on, you've got to help me. Let old Valen out of this cell. You've got your freedom, now give me mine. What do you say, huh? Come on, friend. What's the matter with you, huh? You some kind of mute or something? I saw you escape. Now you're crazy enough to come back?
Valen Dreth is dead and no guards have been killed. I must return to the sanctuary and speak with Vigente Valtieri to receive my reward, as well as a bonus. I didn't even have to pick that lock. I could have just grabbed the cell key. You open the door with the Imperial Prison key. Do, 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 do. That contract was a bit more involved than the previous couple.
Brother, if I may have a word.
Of course.
So, you infiltrated the Imperial prison, eliminated Valen Dreth, and killed not one guard. Most excellent. In addition to your standard reward, I present to you this bonus. Behold, the scales of pitiless justice. While carried, the scales will magically enhance your strength, intelligence, and agility, but diminish your personality. A powerful tool indeed. I have a special contract that needs fulfillment. In truth, I don't wish to offer it to any other family member. I've come to rely on your abilities. We're usually called upon to take a life, but not this time. This contract requires us to stage the assassination of a marked man. Are you ready? You must go to the city of Coral and break into the house of Francois Mortier. Inside you will find Mortier waiting for you. Do not kill him. You see, Francois Mortier is a marked man. He owes a considerable sum to the wrong kind of people, so they have sent an enforcer to kill him. Here, you will use this specially poisoned knife to stage Mortier's death in the enforcer's presence. Mortier himself will provide more details. This is an unusual contract. Mortier had to make a special arrangement with us before it was approved. I trust in your professionalism. The blade has been coated with a rare poison called Lango wine. One drop in a normal human bloodstream will mimic the effects of death immediately. I have provided you with a vial of antidote, which will be used to revive Francois Mortieri after you successfully stage his death. You should also know that there's only enough Lango wine on the blade for this one contract. After Mortieri is sliced, the knife will be useless. The Dark Brotherhood is not in the business of staging deaths, no matter how much gold is offered. Sithis demands blood, and blood must be paid. In order to accept the contract, we demanded a life. Mortieri offered his mother, and we accepted.
Wow.
Lucien has already taken care
Dick
of that
bag.
detail. Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
I may not be the best son, but I'm not that motherfucking asshole.
Yes, dearest brother. I once slept in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. It's damp, cold, and cursed. Getting Mortier out of there may be a challenge. Don't tell anyone else, but...
Oh yeah, you already said that last time I talked to you.
I hope you don't get killed. I mean...
Yeah. We are speedrunning the Dark Brotherhood quest line with the power of Q, the assassinated man. Now, the Langerwine blade. I was wondering how many lockpicks I was going to have to go through.
Oh, well, hello. You must be the one Lucien Lachance told me about. I've been expecting you. We haven't got much time, I'm afraid. I borrowed quite a bit of gold from some underworld types. I missed a payment. Now they don't even want the money. They say I insulted them. They've sent an enforcer to kill me. His name is Hides His Heart, and he's on his way here now. That's why I hired you, so you can fake my death. When Hides His Heart gets here, I'll put on a little act. You'll cut me with your poison knife, and that idiot will think I'm dead, okay? After that, you must flee from Coral, and Hides His Heart must not be killed. That way he can go back and tell his employers I'm dead. If you wait a day, my body will be put on display in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. You can come to me then and administer the antidote. Got all that? Good. Hides His Heart will be here any moment. Get ready. Oh, I do hope this works.
Mortieri, I know you're in there. My employers are most displeased. I'm coming in, and you can beg for your life. Not that it will do you any good.
Mortier.
I have fled Coral, and hides this heart has not been killed. I must now wait a day so Motier can be discovered and placed in the Coral Chapel along Intercroft. There I must find Motier and administer the antidote. I have administered the Langerwine antidote, and Francois Motier has awakened from his poison-induced sleep. I should now speak with him and make sure he's well enough to travel to the Grey Mare.
Oh, I'm a bit stiff, but quite fine otherwise. Ah, yes, the Undercroft. My family members are buried here, you know. Which leads me to something I may have failed to mention before. My ancestors will see my revival as a desecration of their tomb. This
Lovely.
is, well, quite cursed. Any desecration will cause my ancestors to rise from their graves and defend their resting place.
Couldn't have mentioned this
I can hear
earlier,
them coming
prick.
as we speak. You must protect me. Escort me to the Grey Mare where I can... Ah, here they come. Oh, my, Aunt Margaret. You're looking the worse for wear.
Any other last minute details you want to maybe bring up?
Ah, the Grey Mare. From here I will be able to arrange for transportation out of Cyrodiil. You have served me well, assassin. Francois is forever in your debt. Farewell.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're gonna burn in a special hell when you die. Yes, dear viewers, we are speed blitzing the Dark Brotherhood questline and abusing the fuck out of the fact that I have 100% chameleon. So if you're wondering what the cinnamon toast fuck is going on and how I'm able to breeze through all these missions so easily, it's because I'm invisible. Not invincible, just invisible.
I've been meaning to speak with you.
But of course.
Ah, so Mortieri has escaped. Well done. As payment, I am pleased to award you this amulet, Cruelty's Heart, as well as another advancement in rank. I hereby bestow upon you the title of Eliminator. Your blood is cold, your heart hard. You exemplify everything the Dark Brotherhood stands for. I present to you now this key. It unlocks the well behind the abandoned house above. Use it to gain hidden, quick access to this sanctuary. Well now, you are an ambitious one, aren't you? I'm afraid I have no more contracts for you. Our time working together has come to an end. Instead, you must report to Ochiva here in the sanctuary. She will be providing all your contracts from now on and is waiting for you as we speak.
Sweet.
Before you go, however, I intend to make good on an offer I made some time ago. As a vampire, I may pass my gift on to others as I see fit. You have served me well, and I choose now to extend that gift to you. Shall I use my dark powers and turn you into a vampire? Yes, I can understand your trepidation, for it is not every day one is invited to join the ranks of the undead, eh? If you ever change your mind, fear not. My offer will always be open. Simply return and speak to me about the dark gift, and we can proceed. The Count of Skingrad is not all. I was stricken with vampirism 300 years ago, while on an expedition deep into the ashlands of Vardenfell. For nearly 100 years I hunted in secret, until the Dark Brotherhood found me. Now I have a family that accepts and even values my unique gift. Perhaps in the future, when I feel you have earned the right, I will offer you a chance to become a hunter of the night. Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
I need to go talk to Ochiva.
I worry.
Right. Well, my contract's away. Maybe we can talk.
Dark Brotherhood training room.
Ah, greetings. I have been waiting for you. As Vicente surely told you, your time working with him has come to an end. From now on, you will receive all assignments directly from me. In fact, your next contract is available now. In the Imperial City, there lives a high elf who must be removed from existence. Finding this person may prove challenging. Are you interested? I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Your target is a high elf named Phalion. He lives somewhere in the Imperial City and fancies long walks.
He's got to sleep sometime.
Unfortunately, that's all we know. We don't know which district he calls home, which establishments he frequents, or anything about his schedule. This contract will require a bit of detective work. I suggest you speak to your fellow brothers and sisters and see if they can offer any advice. Ah, yes, there is one more thing. The Imperial City is also home to an Imperial Legion captain named Adamus Philida. Do you know who that is? Philida has dedicated his life to eradicating the Dark Brotherhood, and he becomes rather irate when our duties take us to the Imperial City. When that happens, he tends to make our lives uncomfortable. Let's not give the good captain any reason to go poking around in our affairs, hmm? If possible, do away with Phalion someplace out of the way. Definitely indoors with no other people around. A secure location with no witnesses. This will make it look like a simple murder. Philida will be none the wiser, and you'll receive a nice bonus. Now go, and may Sithis go with you.
I know what you're thinking. Gogron. He's too big to be sneaky. Well, you're right. Me, I like to just go in and hack my targets to pieces. Now this is what I'm talking about. You kill them up close, face to face, and you still get the bonus. I wish all the contracts were like that. Happy hunting, my brother.
Okay, so when I need nuanced analysis, he is not the man to talk to.
I've been meaning to ask about your last contract. I heard there were some complications.
By Sithis, what a night that was. Reminded me of the time you and I raided that traveling carnival. Ah, now that takes me back.
You are truly an asset to the sanctuary. Here's hoping all of our contracts work out that well.
Well, I should return to my duties. Till next time, then.
Sithis be with you, brother.
I welcome you to our family and this sanctuary. May you find yourself at home here, in the loving embrace of Our Lady, the Night Mother. I do so love pursuing a contract in the Imperial City. The alleys, the shadows, the challenge of evading Philida's Legion troops. I envy you. May you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear brother.
Yet, know what I do? Talk to Phalion. Learn who he is. Maybe then you can lead him to a secluded place. Then, when you're alone, you know. Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed.
You again? I thought I made it clear. I am... I see this. I don't have all day. Hurry it up! You ripped me off blind. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Yeah, I could be happier.
You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can sell it for 5 times its worth. Just take your... Away from me, housecat! Look at that fur. What a disgrace.
You are really tempting my acceptance of that one tenet about not killing your brothers. I want to know how you can even see my fur. Actually, shouldn't I have a, There we go, that's faster and easier. Alright.
How are you?
Not bad.
Arthros is a sneaky one.
My name is Ida Otis. Mara's blessing on you and on all her children. Speak to her at the Temple of the One. Ask Mother Mara. She will shower your heart with love. You'll always leave stuff, assuming you can keep it down.
Nothing I'd like
They
to
say
talk
there are a
about.
bunch of people holed up in Summitless Manor.
Here's a copy of the Black Horse Courier. Identity of the Grey Fox revealed.
I've heard others say the same.
Oh, I can't wait to read this, because it's going to be stupidly funny. Vlenar's Kavinchal recently admitted to being the notorious thief, the Grey Fox. Under questioning by the Imperial Watch, he also confessed to being the reincarnation of Tiber Septim, the love child of Lord Stendar, a wereshark, and the mother of Hieronymus Lex. Only after he spent a night in the Imperial prisons was it discovered that Valanus had recently consumed a near-lethal dose of skooma. Vlanaris is now back home and recuperating from the hospitality of the Imperial Watch and from the close attention he received during his interrogation. He speculates that he might be able to work again in a month or two, so long as it doesn't involve walking or lifting anything heavier than a beer mug. The sometimes dock worker has sworn a solemn oath never to trifle with skooma again, and earnestly warns everyone to stay away from the Orm gang. In other words, he got stoned off his ass, confessed to a bunch of shit.
Take care.
For an old beggar. Without question.
Take care.
Good day.
One more. Thank you, Khan. Blessings of Julianos upon you.
Go ahead. What's new with you? I understand Daedra worship is becoming increasingly prevalent in the Sunset Isle.
What can I do for you? Oh, he's that wanted criminal. Isn't he a master thief? I hear he's dangerous too. I've heard that the beggars spy for him. Samuel was a bit wild as a young man. The city will do that to you too.
You wear the shadows well, fellow thief. Phalium, you say? Why, yes, I know who he is. Rather distasteful fellow, actually. I believe he lives at the Tiber Septim Hotel. That's in the Talos Plaza district here in the Imperial City. I'd ask around there if I were you. Shadow.
Afternoon.
Claudette Perrick runs a fine...
Time to go to the Talos Plaza district.
Let's hear it.
The King and Queen Tavern isn't a bad place to stay if you're visiting the city.
The King and Queen is a fine place, and it's much more reasonable than other places in town.
Farewell.
Well met. Don't the Veris brothers run a good shop? I've shopped there many times.
What is it now?
The brothers
The
never
Tiber
fail
Septim
to
Hotel
please.
is a nice place.
I've heard others
It's
say the same.
not cheap, though.
Yes, good sir. Please, I don't mean to get emotional, but all he thinks about, all he cares about is skooma. He was a fine young man once, but he's lost everything. His looks, his money, his self-respect. I followed him a few times to see where he goes. He walks around the city looking for skooma. And then he goes to Lorkmir's house for several hours. It's in the Elfin Gardens district. I think the house is deserted. That's why he goes there. So he can escape from life and do his skooma. Thank you for listening. You're a good friend. I just hope my sweet Phalion can clean himself up, or that awful skooma will be the death of him.
Yes, the skooma will be the death of him. Assuredly. That darn skooma, it's about to claim another life. Phalion is dead. I killed him in Lorkmir's house, a secure location with no witnesses. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Ochiva and receive my reward and bonus. Taking those 2 items will also make it look like a robbery. Why, yes, I am an evil bastard. Thank you for noticing.
The high elf Phalion now swims in the maelstrom of darkness at the feet of our dread father, Sithis, and there were no witnesses to your handiwork. Because of the discretion you exercised, Captain Philida will not suspect the Dark Brotherhood was involved and will not meddle in our affairs. Here is your reward and bonus. Both have been well earned. Go now and rest, and may the Night Mother guard your dreams. I have another contract when you're ready, one that will rely on your ability to remain fully undetected.
Fully undetected, you say?
Far to the
I
west,
think I'm
there
ready.
lives a fierce warlord and his company of loyal mercenaries. Your target is the warlord. Do you accept this contract?
Of course.
Excellent. Now listen closely. Nestled in the mountains to the west lies Fort Such. It is the home of the warlord Roderick and his mercenaries. Roderick has recently taken ill. He now lies in eternal slumber, kept alive only by the daily administration of a powerful medicine. You must infiltrate Fort Such, find Roderick's medicine, and replace it with a poisoned bottle I will provide, but you must remain undetected. Whomever arranged this contract wants it to look like Roderick died from his illness, so discretion is essential. Attack no one. Be seen by no one. If you are detected, the poisoning will fail, and Roderick must be killed in some other manner. That will, of course, forfeit your bonus.
One Roderick's poison is added to my inventory. Worry not, Ochiva. I can achieve this. You tried to slit up my horse? I end your damn life. I have successfully entered Fort Such. I must now locate Roderick's medicine and replace it with the bottle of poison medicine.
I just don't know. Is the medicine sustaining Roderick's life, or just postponing his death? How can he survive for so long, with a fever so high?
Roderick's fever's in check.
Roderick alive? Even he would laugh at such nonsense.
The bottle of poison medicine has been placed in the cabinet and the real medicine removed. The next time Roderick is given treatment, he will die. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Ochiva to receive my reward. And I remained completely undetected because I was frickin' invisible. That does kind of trivialize that quest line. This whole quest line is easy when you have over 100% chameleon.
So you infiltrated Fort Such, remained undetected, and replaced the medicine with the poison I provided. You are truly a master of shadow. It pleases me greatly to offer you this reward and a well-earned bonus. Go now, rest. I'll have another contract ready whenever you are. So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests?
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend? Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house, and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold, The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Miss Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her.
Yeah, this is one of those fun ones because you could totally play it like you're the killer in a murder mystery. While convincing the victims that they're that you're one of the protagonists and that they'll all get to survive.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle. Hey, you're the one they call the hero. Go, go, socialize. Talk to those fine people, and then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
The sixth guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? Seems like an age. Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Dovisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, you poor dear. Well, this does make things difficult for me. I want to find the gold as much as anyone, but you need it so much more than I do. That's right. It's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families. The little dark elf? She seems a nice enough girl, but to be perfectly honest, I've never trusted their kind. He's a Nord. Mead-swilling barbarians. All of them. From what I gathered, he's a retired soldier. He's been all across the Empire fighting in various campaigns. Goodness, he's handsome. He's young, well-educated, and obviously full of himself. Not much different than any young nobleman, really.
So here we all are.
Yes.
Certainly
Maybe
is
we'll
a nice
speak again
house.
later.
Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance. Matilda seems like an upstanding citizen of the Empire. She respects the law and recognizes the Legion as Tamriel's greatest defense against evil. Ah, yes, Dovisi Dran. She's a dark elf originally from Morrowind, or so I hear. I get the sense she doesn't like me very much. Nels is a Nord, and like all Nords, he's a lawless barbarian with no respect for authority. I'm a Red Guard, though I've never actually been a Hammer. I was born in my family has been in the Legion for 3 generations. Primo's a blue blood, a noble through and through. He thinks he's better than most people, and in most cases, he's right. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That goal is as good as mine.
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it. Let me confide something in you, my friend. Dovisi is the spitting image of my own daughter. Her skin is
See,
darker
I
than
actually kind of feel sorry for this guy. He's nice.
My daughter was killed, you see, a few years back by bandits. I'm sorry. Please forgive a father's heavy heart. You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid. Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels. I will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk. They are useless, uncaring tools of corruption. 3 years ago, my village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us. My dear, sweet daughter, Olga, was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum. Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight. Oh yes, maybe we'll speak again later.
So, you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting. She's quite beautiful, isn't she? A little young, perhaps, and not exactly high-born, but she possesses a unique elegance. The old woman, she's quite a pest, really. I think she's gotten it into her head that I need mothering or something. She is sorely mistaken. There's something about Nels I can't quite place. He's not for money, that's obvious. But I don't think he's quite the buffoon he seems either. He reminds me of the guards under my father's employ. Strict, no nonsense, and ready to fight at a moment's notice. It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
Of course. Good luck in your search, young sir. Okay, I'm gonna quick save before I do this because it's gonna be funny.
Did you hear? Someone has been murdered. One of us. One of the guests. The old woman is dead. Murdered. Cut down in this very house. But why? Did you find the gold and someone wanted it for their own? He seems on edge, doesn't he? I guess you can take the man out of the lead. The old woman... Nels seems just as unnerved as the rest of us that someone has been killed, but he seems to find solace in a bottle. She seems very upset by the murder. I do hope she'll be all right. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
can't believe it's true. One of us is dead, and everyone else is convinced it was no accident. Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago. It's hard to believe she's dead. Why would someone want to murder an old woman? I don't know what to make of all this, but I'm not sure I see Nils as a murderer. Does being a soldier make him a good person? Does it make him above murder? I hardly think so. Primo seems kind of nice. I just can't imagine him killing anyone. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Locked inside a house with 5 strangers. It sounded like a trap when I read the invitation. Looks like I was right. Vivisi's upset by the murder, but she'll be okay. I get the sense she's seen worse things in her life. How could this happen? How could I have let my guard down? That poor old woman is dead. And I should have protected her. When people start turning up dead, it's usually a good idea to keep your eyes on any nearby Nords, if you understand what I'm saying. Well, when somebody gets murdered, everyone nearby could be considered a suspect. That includes young Primo. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Have you heard, my friend? One of our fellow guests has been murdered. This bodes ill for our stay and our search for the gold. Let me tell you something. If anyone thinks they're going to hurt that poor dark elf girl, they're gonna have to get through me first. Some bloodthirsty monster killed that woman in cold blood. It's obvious to me one of the other guests killed her to eliminate the competition. Assuming that's true, who's next? You? Me? We need to keep our eyes open, friend. And we do well not to trust the others. I really have to wonder where Neville was when someone was getting slaughtered just a few rooms away. Maybe he was busy looking for the chest of gold. Or maybe he was right next to the victim with his hand on the hilt of a dagger. Think about it. Whoever the killer is will have to be strong and quick. Now, I'm not saying Primo is our murderer, but you have to admit it's at least possible. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer. I haven't seen death like this in a long, long time. It's a bit more than my nerves can handle, I'm afraid. I plan to gather up every drop of drink in this house and keep it... No. When I looked into Divisi's face, it was like peering at my own daughter. I feel like I've lost her all over again. With 2 of us now dead, it seems like the others are looking for Neville, for protection. The fools. he'll kill them like he did the others. That's right. I think Neville is the murderer. I can't prove it yet, but he'll slip up, just you wait. Whatever you do, don't turn your back on him. Let me ask you something, friend. Why is Primo even here? The rest of us need the money, but his family is wealthy beyond measure. Maybe he was bored, or maybe he just wanted to do some slumming. Or maybe he's a trained assassin hired to kill us all, one by one. Sound crazy? Well, these are crazy times, my friend. Stay safe, if that's even possible.
Two people are now dead. And for what? A trunk full of coins? How pathetic. She was so beautiful. Now she's gone. The old woman is dead. Murdered. Cut down in this
Oh, he already said that
He's
one.
drinking even more than he was before. Is it because he's afraid? Or feeling guilty? It seems that with each murder, Neville becomes that much more aware. If I didn't know better, I'd say he's planning on catching the killer himself. Stay safe, if that's even possible.
My friend, please stay safe. 3 of us have been murdered. Besides you and me, there's only one guest left, if you know what I'm saying. I've seen death like this before. Many years ago, my daughter was murdered by bandits who came to our village. I'm sorry. I need a drink. Primo being here made no sense. Whoever our host is, why would he invite someone who didn't even need the money? It's as if we were invited for another reason altogether. Think about it. We're trapped in this house with no way out, and now people start dying. I think poor Primo was tricked, just like the rest of us. If we're not careful, we'll end up dead too. You mark my words. That sniveling Legion dog must die. Do you understand me? He's the murderer. He killed all those people. He must pay for what he's done.
Yes. Use your anger.
Ha! You'll never take me down. We did it, my friend. The killer is dead, and this nightmare is just about over.
All the guests are dead, and no one knew I was the killer. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Ochiva to receive my reward and bonus. Yeah, if you leave it to Nels or Neville, one of them will always kill the other. Ah, that was fun. A whodunit where you're the one who did it.
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets.
There we go.
Greetings once more, assassin. When you're ready, I have a most important contract, one that has been sanctioned by the Black Hand itself. Do you recall the name Adamus Philida? The Imperial Legion best? It's time he joined Sithis in the Void. Think you're up to the task? Adamus Philida has spent his entire career investigating the Dark Brotherhood, interrupting our contracts, killing our family members. We tried to eliminate Philida, of course, but failed on 3 separate occasions. He's a powerful man, and was surrounded by powerful associates. Now the Legion Pig's years of service have come to an end. He has retired. Philida must not be allowed such a victory. His destiny is darker. Philida now resides in Leowin, in the City Watch Barracks, an honored guest of the soldiers there. He is in fact more vulnerable than ever. Listen well, my child. The Black Hand has sanctioned the Rose of Sithis. It is an enchanted arrow that will kill Philida instantly. As long as the arrow hits Philida, he will die. But it cannot pierce armor. Shoot while Philida is armored, and the rose will be wasted. Travel to Leowin, track Philida, learn his schedule. Observe when he removes that blasted Legion armor, and then let fly the Rose of Sithis. Kill Philida in any way, rose or not, and the contract is complete. But to receive a bonus, you must go beyond murder. You must send a message. Once Philida is dead, sever his finger, the one that bears an Imperial Legion signet ring. Deposit this finger in the desk of Philida's successor, in his office in the prison barracks, in the Imperial City. Do this, and the bonus is yours. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in...
In her cold, loving embrace. In her cold and loving embrace. Serve the Night Mother. Travel to Leowin. Are you kidding me? I have acquired the severed finger of Adamus Philida, with the ring still attached. I should now go to the Imperial City and place the finger in the desk of Philida's Imperial Legion successor. In his office in the prison barracks. If I do this, I will receive a bonus. Or I may forfeit the bonus and simply return to Ochiva at the sanctuary. Oh, it's taking me on a path out of the city. Like a jackass. I have placed the finger of Adamus Philida. Sorry, guys, my throat is rough. Okay, if the hacking fit keeps up every time I try to talk, I'm gonna have to take a break.
Adamus Philida is dead. I could feel my heart swell with the Night Mother's love the moment that Imperial pig issued his last breath. You have done a great service to the Dark Brotherhood today, Assassin. Your reward is well earned. You also managed to leave Philida's severed finger as a warning to his successor. Well done. Your bonus, 500 additional gold coins, is well earned. Go now, get some rest. Sithis knows you've earned it. When you're ready for another contract...
I have a feeling this will come back to bite us in the ass.
Ah, Assassin, I must speak with you. It is quite urgent. A sealed letter just arrived from a Dark Brotherhood courier. I recognize this type of parcel. It contains sealed orders. It's addressed to you from Lucien Lachance. You must open these sealed orders immediately and follow their instructions to the letter. It would seem the Black Hand itself has a task for you.
Eliminator, you have served the Dark Brotherhood well in the short time you have been with us. Indeed, the rate of your advancement has been rather remarkable. Now the Black Hand itself is in need of your abilities. You must proceed with all haste to my private refuge in the ruins of Fort Farragut, located in the forest northeast of the Shadenlaw Sanctuary. When you arrive, we will discuss the nature of your special assignment. I cannot stress to you enough the importance of your swift arrival at Fort Farragut. There are unseen powers working to unravel the very fabric of the Dark Brotherhood. The Black Hand is counting on you to prevent this disaster. Do not share the contents of this message with anyone at the Shadenlaw Sanctuary, including Ochiva, and make no mention of your journey to Fort Farragut. Also, be warned, my refuge within Fort Farragut is guarded by denizens who will attack any interloper on sight. Get through these routing sentinels, and you will surely have earned the right to visit my private sanctum. Lucien Lachance. Alright. Time to go to Fort Farragut.
Excuse me, brother. Can you spare a moment?
Yes, sister.
Is it true what I've heard about your most recent contract? You were forced to eliminate everyone? Even the...
You again? I thought I made it clear. I am... See this, I don't have all day. Henrietta! You ripped me off blind. I hope you're happy with yourself.
A little bit.
Just take your trinkets and go. Away from me, housecat. Look at that fur. What is this?
You are truly an asset to the sanctuary. Here's hoping all of our contracts work out that well.
I hadn't realized I gotten that high. And it's probably not worth killing all those Dark Guardians.
situation. The time has come to test both your skill and your loyalty to Sithis. The Black Hand has learned that the Dark Brotherhood has been infiltrated. By whom and for what purpose, we do not yet know. What we do know is that there is some link between the traitor and the Cheydinhall Sanctuary. The traitor has tainted that place beyond repair. It was learned that the traitor has been active for quite some time, since before you joined the Brotherhood. That absolves you of any suspicion. Listen well, child of Sithis. You have been chosen to perform the ancient rite known as purification. Everyone inside the sanctuary must die. You must break one of the tenets you have sworn to uphold. I know this is an unexpected turn of events, but drastic measures must be taken. Ochiva, Vicente Valtieri, Antoinette Marie, Gogran Grobalmag, Talendril, Mirage Dar, and Tainava. All these family members must die. From this point forward, you are no longer bound by the 5 tenets. Sithis will forgive any murder, any theft, so long as you serve the Black Hand. When the rite of purification has been completed, return to me here at Fort Farragut, and we will discuss your future. Now, take these special gifts. They will help you greatly. One is a poisoned apple, the other a unique scroll of summoning. Good luck, Silencer. You of course recall Rufio, the feeble old man I sent you to kill when we first met. He was weak in life, but his spirit is quite angry in death. The scroll will allow you to call upon Rufio's angry ghost for assistance. He will appear, unleash his anger upon your foes, and then disperse. The apple has been treated with the most deadly poison. It will likely kill whomever eats it, probably instantly. To use the apple, simply dispose of any other food and put the apple in its place. If someone is inclined to eat, and they taste the apple, death. The Dark Brotherhood is an ancient organization. We have survived for millennia. Sometimes, to ensure that survival, drastic measures are required. The purification is one of the most extreme measures we are forced to carry out. Indeed, it is only been carried out twice. Before now, that is. The 5 tenets are the laws that guide and protect us. But sometimes, even they must be broken to protect the sanctity of our beliefs. With a purification, we cleanse the Dark Brotherhood of mistrust and treachery. Those who are slain are offered to Sithis as a symbol of fealty. And hopefully,
The way he said Sithis just now was a little odd.
until the purification is complete, no given sanctuary will ever be considered secure. Make haste. The sanctuary must be purified if this treachery is...
Big ass tree just around the fort.
Good day. The Count of Skingrad. The chance would not have selected you for a contract unless... Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Okay, brother.
You've seen Lucien. Lucien Lachance's word is law. Whatever contract he has given you must be carried out without question. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
I know what you're thinking. Go. LeChance gave me a special assignment once. Had to go all the way to Somerset Isle for that one. Killed me about 30 elves. Good times. Happy hunting, my brother.
Oh! Night Mother! Oh!
Yes, dearest brother? Don't tell anyone else. Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean...
And that wasn't Lucien Lachance, was it? It's going to turn out to be an imposter. Isn't it?
The ritual of purification is complete. Well done. Sithis has been appeased, and the time has come to acknowledge and reward your unwavering loyalty. The Black Hand is most pleased with your progress. You have been invited to share in secrets that few within the Dark Brotherhood even know exist. Your life in the Sanctuary is over. Those contracts are behind you. Now, you will serve the Black Hand. You will serve me. From this moment forward, you will walk in the shadows as my silencer. You will receive contracts only from me. Your new life has begun. Listen well, child. No longer will you receive orders directly. Instead, you will visit dead drop locations scattered throughout Cyrodiil. Your next contract can be found at the Dead Drop on Hero Hill, southeast of here. A hollow in the moss-covered rock contains all you need to know. When you leave here, you will not speak again, unless I deem it necessary. Ah, yes. There is one last thing. I have for you a very special gift. Waiting just outside is a magnificent steed named Shadowmere. She has served me well. I present her now to you as a token of my trust and love. Now go, and may Sithis guide you in this new stage of your life's dark journey. The Black Hand is the Dark Brotherhood's ruling council. That hand consists of 4 speakers and 1 listener. 4 fingers and a thumb, as it were. This you already know. What is not commonly known among our family members is that the Black Hand employs a few additional numbers. As every hand has fingers, does not every finger have a nail, a claw, a talon? Every finger of the hand, every speaker has such a nail. These are the silencers. Each speaker employs his or her own private assassin to extend their reach and strike forth as necessary. My previous silencer perished while fulfilling a contract. That emptiness has now been filled by you. It is an honor without equal. Go now, child of Sithis. Walk in the shadow of fear and bring glory to our dread father.
Okay. I joined this crazy cult. Hey, you promised me a sweet new ride? I see my old ride just fine. But I don't see... Oh, there she is. Shadowmere. Hero Hill, huh? Leave Rock Cave and kill a necromancer is begin the process of transforming yourself into a lich. Siladane has not yet completed his metamorphosis, but it's still incredibly powerful, possibly too powerful to kill a face directly. I've been to his cave before. Cool. Cool.
Is it true that Mandel can open almost any lock?
I've heard he'll teach his skills.
with the lockpick. For the
So
right
I've heard.
price.
A pleasure to speak with you. Let's do business.
I'm going to stuff that in a cabinet somewhere in Frostcrag Spire. You, I'm going to straight up sell.
Fair price. You got a great deal, an excellent bargain. Tell your friends about me.
All right.
Take care.
Time to go Frostcrag Spire to drop off some of the stuff I don't want to carry. It is about time for lunch. And I've got other things I need to do today. So once I drop this stuff off, I'm going to call it a day for the stream right there. I know it's been a short one, but we got a lot done on the Dark Brotherhood quest line. We joined the Thieves Guild. We joined the Dark Brotherhood. We got all the way up to Silencer of the Dark Brotherhood, which is a badass frickin' title. And also evil as fuck. There we go. I got my weight down to a reasonable level. And now I'm going to save my game. And I will see you all the next time on Xenobears Plays Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. I hope y'all enjoyed this admittedly short, but definitely more action-packed than usual stream. And I will see you all next time.